This is a time capsule that has been sealed underground for a full 50 years. Inside it are the letters left by the first batch of students of the school. On the day of the school's 50th anniversary celebration, the letters in the capsules were given as souvenirs and then distributed to the school's new students. When the letters were opened one by one, some people saw a pattern of a rocket drawn on the paper. Some others saw imaginations about technology. However, when the boy opened his letter, he found a piece of paper full of dense numbers. The boy was a bit confused. He didn't know what it meant. When he got home, he showed it to his father, Kevin. As an astronomy professor, Kevin was extremely sensitive to numbers, was immediately attracted by the number 911012996. He tried to divide the number. To his great surprise, 911 corresponded to the September 11th attacks in 2001 that shocked the world, and 2996 was exactly the same as the number of victims. Kevin suddenly became interested. He began to look up the numbers on the paper one by one on the computer. Unexpectedly, the major disaster accidents that had occurred in recent decades could all correspond to the numbers on the paper. Whether it was the time, date or the number of deaths, everything matched exactly. That is to say, the person who wrote this letter successfully predicted the time when all the future disasters would occur. However, there were still some numbers after the death toll that he couldn't figure out. What was even more terrifying was that there were still some unfulfilled dates on the paper. The nearest one was in 2 days, which was marked as 81 people losing their lives. So Kevin sat in front of the TV all night, paying attention to the news reports from all over the world. But until he woke up the next afternoon, there was no news of any major accidents on the TV. And it happened to be raining that day. Kevin was going to pick up his son who had just finished school. He encountered a serious traffic jam on the way. While waiting, Kevin casually glanced at the navigation. When he saw the GPS positioning, Kevin suddenly felt a shock in his heart. He quickly took out the prediction paper from his bag. After comparing, he realized that the unexplained parts in each group of numbers corresponded to the latitude and longitude coordinates, and the place where the predicted disaster was going to happen today was nearby. So Kevin walked forward quickly and was going to ask the policeman, but as soon as he opened his mouth to ask, the policeman who hadn't answered yet suddenly changed his face.